Did poison ivy evolve to what it is for protection?
I'm assuming you mean protection against things eating it.
I would assume so.
Yeah. Anybody got any comments? Or
Well, it didn't evolve. For
well,
one.
yes, Jose.
It
I think
was
it
in a
probably
program.
a good idea is to start by defining the word poison, as it's in poison ivy, because you'll find that water is also poisonous, provided you consume enough of it. Oxygen is poisonous, provided that you breathe enough of it. And so a poison is something that is harmful to you in a particular quantity. Now, obviously, when it comes to rat poison, it requires far less quantity to harm you than it does for water. But you'll find that even some of the most poisonous plants, like foxgloves, for instance, are used in medicine. They're there to help you. Toxins in the right amount, or poisons in the right amount, can actually be beneficial for you. So really what we're dealing with something that has certainly had one of two things happen. Either it's increased the volume of toxins so that it's become dangerous / poisonous to us, or we have devolved so that we're no longer able to cope with the toxin as well as we were in the past, and so it is now dangerous to us. But you've also got to think this is kind of going back to the same discussion of natural selection that we were discussing earlier, right, in some of the presentations. Just because you've got something which is highly toxic, it doesn't mean that it evolved it for protection. That's what David Attenborough and the BBC do. They kind of sort of, personify evolution or plants in order to, I need to evolve protection. Now, it just so happens that the only plant that's left is the one that is poisonous. The other one got eaten, right? It's a bit like when you're dealing with the koalas in Australia and the eucalypts in Australia and so on and so forth. It's not that they evolved there. It's the last place that they're able to survive. So any other comments, folks?
Yes, not everyone is actually allergic to so-called poison ivy. So this is a case where there is the plants and the animals and human beings together. And there certainly has been change, but it's not evolution.